Good morning, students. I am back here again, and we have done other things and in fiber to fabric, chapter 3rd in chemistry. So, in the last session, we have done the theoretical part of this chapter, that is fiber to fabric. We have gone through all the things like different types of clothing materials, history of cloths, types of fabrics, fibers, natural fibers, synthetic fibers, then fibers obtained from plants like cotton, jute, then how jute is produced, other useful plant fibers, all these things we have done. You can do this knowledge check as I have told you by reading this chapter. Fiber to fabric, how it is made, we have done. Students, process of making fabric from yarn. Weaving is the process through which we can make fabric from yarn. Knitting is the process through which a single yarn is used to make a fabric. To make a fabric, single yarn is used. Knitting can be done by hand, and it can also be done by using knitting needles or machines. So here we have completed this chapter. In the last two sessions I have taught you about all these things. If you find any difficulty or any problem in any topic, you can ask further. Now if you can see here, knowledge check, I have told you to read the chapter and do the knowledge check, but I am telling you also the fiber is spun to get fabric. The two natural fibers obtained from animals are wool and silk. From animal, wool is obtained from sheep or goat, and silk is obtained from silkworm. Then kapoke fiber obtained from plants is used in filling pillows. The process of arranging a single yarn to make a fabric is called knitting. We can weave yarns to get fabric. We can weave yarns together to get fabric. Now here you can see, state whether the following statements are true or false. Correct the false statements. You can do it yourself also, but I am telling you. First, flax fiber is used to make linen. It is right, so it is true. Then second is, jute is harvested at the stage of flowering. I have told you already that jute is harvested at the stage of flowering. When flowering stage comes, then jute is harvested, so it is also true. To cultivate cotton, a lot of water and rainfall is needed. This statement is not right, since to cultivate cotton, moderate rainfall is needed. To cultivate cotton, moderate rainfall is needed. Okay, student. So here we have corrected this statement. Moderate rainfall is needed. Fourth question. Silk fabric burns with a smell of burning paper. As you all know that silk does not burn with the smell of burning paper, so this statement is false. So by correcting this statement, we can write silk fabrics burn with the smell of charred meat. I have written here charred meat. As meat is charred, charred meat smell comes. Silk burns and give this smell. Then fifth question, knitting can be done with the help of two knitting needles. You can go through your topics and you can see that knitting can also be done through machines, and it can also be done through knitting needles. So this statement is right. So we have finished all the things in this chapter. We have a concept map here, like how many fabrics are there, natural and synthetic fabrics are there. Example of natural fabric, that is cotton, jute, silk, all these are natural fabrics. Then synthetic fabric, polyester, nylon, acrylic is there. Okay, and weaving is done through hand looms, power looms. Knitting is done through knitting needles, machines. Okay, in this way, by weaving and knitting, we can make fabric. Hand spindle, spinning wheel and hand spindle is used in the process of spinning. Okay, and by spinning, yarn is received. We can get yarn by the process of spinning. Okay, students, so in this way we can see that we have done many things in this chapter. And one thing, that is jute production, we have not done so in a very detailed manner. So we can do here. The jute plants do not have branches and grow up to 10 feet in height. It do not have branches and grow up to 10 feet in height. Jute plants are harvested at the stage of flowering. At the second stage is that they are harvested at the stage of flowering. When flowering stage comes, they are cut down, they are harvested. Then there is a process of called as retting. Retting means that jute fiber, they are cut down and they are immersed in water, and after immersing in water they are rotten. After retting, what happens? The jute fibers loosens, and in this way we can easily get jute. Retting is faster in stagnant water than in the flowing water. It is faster in stagnant water, so that rotting takes place in a easy manner. Fourth step is the jute fibers are separated from the stems by hand. Jute fibers are separated from the stems after rotting. What happens? Jute fibers are separated by the hands. Jute fibers are then washed and allowed to dry. They are washed and they are allowed to dry. In this way, jute production is done. This is in this way. This is known as how jute can be grown and how they are harvested, how retting is done. All these things can be done in this way. Okay, student. So we have done many things today in this chapter. Next portion we'll do in the next session. Till then, bye bye.